Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. It is a brand new season, which means we have some new cars to unlock. This week, it's the Mitsubishi EVO 3. Straight up, one of the coolest Mitsubishi EVOs ever made. Before we jump into that thing, though, Forzathon shop for the week. Hello, Horizon, Colorado. Let's go and unlock the Mitsubishi EVO 3, and then we can jump into some very, very cool customization with it. We also need to hit up the stadium today and check out the maze. Oh, this is sick. So I guess my goal is to get to the center of the maze. Okay, so I shall do my best. This totally reminds me of what I did right when Forza Horizon 5 came out. Oh, hello. When I built my maze out at the stadium, I wonder if the developers were inspired by that a tad. Oh. This looks cheeky. This looks cheeky. Hey, let's go. We made it to the center of the maze. That was really not difficult. I'm not gonna lie, the maze is definitely very, very cool. It's a little bit on the easy side, perhaps. Simply lovely. There is the treasure chest. 25 minutes later, the Mitsubishi is officially ours. I feel like the developers should have made that maze a little bit more difficult and pain-inducing. I know some of you guys are going to be like, hey, what about the kid? Pain and suffering builds character. Make them cry. Just in the spirit of Horizon. This is our new Mitsubishi EVO 3. I'm going to try driving a bone stock. We'll come back to the festival in a second, do a bunch of upgrades to it, and check out what sort of customization it can have. As per usual, this wouldn't be an AR12 video without any fun facts about the lovely Mitsubishi EVO 3. So essentially what you're looking at is one of the first Mitsubishi EVOs. Well, actually, let's rewind even further than that. This, at the end of the day, is a Mitsubishi Lancer, and Mitsubishi's been making the Lancer, or I should say, was making the Mitsubishi Lancer since the 1970s. Anyways, they were actually fairly popular cars, but for some reason, 20 years into the run of the Mitsubishi Lancer, Mitsubishi went, what about racing? And that's when they started the Mitsubishi Evolution program, and that's when all of these cars came on board. It started with the Mitsubishi EVO 1, 2, and 3, which were all based off the 5th generation Mitsubishi Lancer. Although they're called Mitsubishi EVO 1, 2, and 3, and you'd think there would be pretty big changes between them, there really aren't many big changes between them. They're all pretty much the same, just a little bit of body work there, a little bit of engine work there. This car in real life was an absolute monster. Back in the 1990s, when this car came out, I guess it was the World Rally Championship, WRC back in the day, and it was piloted by Tommi Mäkinen, an absolutely godlike Finnish rally driver. Except, I guess I didn't need to include Finnish in that because all the godlike rally drivers are from Finland. Tommi took the Mitsubishi EVO 3 to 5 of the 9 rally victories in 1996, I believe it was. He won the World Rally Championship in 1996 using an EVO 3. Then he won it again in 1997, and then again in 1998, and then again in 1999, and it went on for a while. As it turns out, he was a bit cracked at the old rally racing in Mitsubishi EVOs. You can find these things for like $15,000 to $20,000, and for a car that's as rare and kind of as legendary as this, I don't know about you guys, but I think that is a fantastic value for money. In terms of Forza Horizon 5, though, I'm really interested to see sort of what customization we can do to it. A lot of the rally cars, and Mitsubishi's specifically in Forza games, kind of get nerfed with what upgrades they have in them. I am crossing fingers that this car is not nerfed and can actually have both some good engine swaps and some good grip to back up those engine swaps. We do actually have some engine swaps available for this thing. We've got the stock 2-liter engine, which is already very good, but think we can do a little bit better. It's always nice when you can swap a V8 into the Mitsubishi EVO. I know, it's breaking all of the JDM rules, but it makes the car significantly better. Don't hate me, hate the game. We can also swap in an RB26 and a turbo rally engine. I think for our first build, let's keep the stock engine in it, work on that thing. Luckily for this car, there is actually some visual customization, so we can get the cool bash bar on the front there. We can get this cool thing for Mitsubishi and a race splitter. Wait, whoa. The race splitter doesn't actually have a tow hook on it, And that looks awesome. I think I've got to go with this one, though, because that is so cool. If you were ever wondering why the front splitter is called a front splitter, it was actually named off of this car, because if this thing drove into you, it would split you in two. That's why it's called a splitter. Moving on. Rally mud flaps, very nice. And we can also do a hood. Or, well, a roof scoop. Or we can get a snorkel on there. We can go driving with all Nathan's hopes and dreams at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, shit. We've also got rally lights, which look quite nice. And a roof scoop. All right, I'm gonna go with the snorkel. I quite like that one. Since we're gonna be making like a homemade WRC car, let's go for rally tires on this thing. We do actually have some engine spacers. Very nice. We can bring those wheels out quite a bit. Very, very nice. Then we can do a bit of upgrading to the drivetrain. Very nice. I guess we'll do things fairly realistic. Anti-roll bars, definitely important. And when we inevitably do roll it, we will want a roll cage. Very good. And then I guess we'll just give it a little bit of extra horsepower to get to the top of A-class. After our upgrades, we've got 400 horsepower, 2,400 pounds now. Let's see what upgrades we've got for our paint job. So no advanced paint group. We can do Mitsubishi silver, red, silver, or black. Mitsubishi, you're a bit boring, huh? Wasn't there a version of this car that was also painted like bright yellow? Our homemade WRC Mitsubishi EVO, away we go. Goodbye, fellow Mitsubishi enthusiasts. You should have got an ankle splitter for your car to give you the extra downforce that you need. I should actually say, I don't think those are for downforce. Can you chop trees with it? Now, that would be a great upgrade. With the upgrades that we've got on this thing right now, we're definitely down on horsepower, but because we're kind of down on horsepower, we've gone for extra grip, and this thing is just insanely grippy. There's absolutely no slip from it. I'm trying to use the handbrake to get more rotation from the car. It's kind of wild how grippy it is. I don't know why Forza Horizon has done this for so long, but it's always been a thing for Subarus and Mitsubishis in pretty much all Forza games. Their stock engines are straight up just not great in these games. This thing has 400 horsepower, weighs 2,500 pounds, and just feels slow. By modern standards, they are pretty slow, aren't they? I would say no, honestly. Like, if you think about it, this car came out in 1995. The new Subaru WRX, the fastest Subaru that Subaru makes right now, has 270 horsepower. Mitsubishi did it 30 years ago. I don't know if that says more about Mitsubishi or Subaru, if I'm honest. A lovely vehicle across the line. I will gladly take the P1 there. I feel like the biggest downfall right there was straight up lack of power. I think it might be time to just go big V8. I would like to apologize if you are a JDM enthusiast. I have already ruined this car. But to make you feel a little bit better, I will give it twin turbos. What if I just give it the V8 and then give it some off-road race tires? And then give it some thicker tires in the front, give it some better brakes because we're going to be going faster now, and then max upgrade the V8. I think I might have the ultimate off-roader Mitsubishi.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Now we're doing rally racing proper. Oh my God, I've almost gone the wrong way. I have no idea where I'm going on these circuits. You're going to tell me that this car is not incredible. Oh my God, with the V8, it's fast. Holy, it's so much faster now. What a sick car. Now this is a proper rally car. This is so goddamn cool. I'm just saying, if the developers could give us like a race or two here or there on the Rally Adventure expansion, so we could use these sorts of cars, this would be nice. I'm wondering, is this one of the best Mitsubishi Evos in Forza Horizon 5? Like, I know there's that Sierra Evo, but I think like this is nice. Literally just checkpoint to checkpoint, snapping it back left and right, an occasional corner cut here and there. We're up to P1 again. I have yet to try this car on the road, but at least from like an off-roading perspective, this is probably my favorite Mitsubishi Evo in Forza Horizon 5. All of the other Mitsubishis, as I've been saying, have been straight up nerfed. This is the first one that genuinely feels good and feels nice to drive. Proper rally stuff, 4 wheels in the air. You love to see it. Clearly, it can do the off-road stuff, and that was mega. But maybe since we're on the Rally Adventure map, maybe we should make it into like an ultimate handling car. Someone has the same idea. Nick, build a proper time attack car with it. The V8 is the most powerful engine that we can get, so I'll stick with that. If I want to make it a time attack car, let's go for the front splitter. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing that I can do about it. It is what it is, okay? I guess we'll go for the cool roof scoop to save 7 pounds. Other than that, I think I just give it fully upgraded race suspension and then full-on slick tires. It's middle of S2 class. All right, boys, here we go. Time attack special stage in the Mitsubishi EVO. I like where this is going, and away we go. Let's see how well this thing can actually take corners now. We do not want to dip tires with our full-on racing slick, so it's a bit slippery. I got to give it a little bit of breathing room into these corners if I'm going to get the steering out of it. Bro, why do we not play on Rally Adventure more? These races and these roads are beautiful. Oh, this is sick. I must be winning. I'm not winning. Use the downforce. Use all of the bits of aero. In, go over the bridge. That's so sick. I'm just saying, Rally Adventure didn't get the respect it deserves. A little bit of a slide out of the corner. Oh my God, it's so sick. Although it's definitely not the fastest S2 class car, far from it, this feels like a proper time attack car. And I absolutely love that. I ran a bit wide there, almost fell off the cliff. Brake in, go, downshift, power it out of the corner, go, 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 go. Why did the developers not add this car when they added this expansion in? This is peak Mitsubishi EVO territory, and I absolutely love it. One final corner to go, down the hill, through the right-hander, and absolutely fire it to the line. That straight up peak Mitsubishi. Is this the best Mitsubishi in Forza Horizon 5? I think it might be. The Sierra is the only one that like comes close to this, but I think this is above that. I've been having so much fun on the Rally Adventure map. Let's just reset the car to default, and I want to drift this car. Would it be illegal if I made this thing rear wheel drive? And would it also be illegal if I put a Nissan engine into a Mitsubishi? Let's be fully illegal. Rear wheel drive Mitsubishi. It's not really a Mitsubishi anymore now, is it, huh? I guess we can run no rear wing. All right, give it that drift suspension. Oh my God, that looks so cool. It kind of looks like a basic model Mitsubishi Lancer now. When you want to go drifting with you and all of your friends, I think I have the perfect car. A rear wheel drive Mitsubishi Lancer powered by a Nissan, and that looks like a taxi. Honestly, this is a really nice drift car. It's so smooth. It's butter. It's absolutely butter how smooth this thing is. 100,000 points. I have no idea what my personal best is, by the way. I'm just driving this thing, enjoying the moment, and I just like this. I just like this car, okay? I really didn't expect to be such a big fan of the Mitsubishi EVO, but I love how good this car is. I knew when this car was announced, I was gonna like the Mitsubishi EVO because I'm a genuine fan of like off-roading and like rally cars, but I didn't think I was gonna like this car as much as I do. This car is just genuinely lovely to drive. I think the developers cooked with the upgrades on this thing for both the engine swap and the body parts available for this thing. It's not the best car in the game, but it is straight up just a nice car.